Hey, my scrapbooking friends. I am coming to you with another sketchy Sunday. Love these Sundays. I know it's not Sunday today. I'm a little late on getting this up. Um, if you're watching this later, anyways, it's never going to be a Sunday. But, anyways, it is Sketchy Sunday over at Traci Reed Designs. I always try and sign up for this one when it is available because this is, one of my favorite. What do you want to call it? Challenges, I guess. There we go. This one is definitely a little bit different for me, also, as I'm not a huge scrapbook page maker. So I'm more of I don't know, I do make pages, the 6x8 pages, but it's usually with journaling cards and I don't know, stamp. I don't know. I'm just not a 12x12 page maker for real. Used to be, not anymore. Okay, so I'm more, obviously Allie Edwards style type of scrapbooker. So it was definitely a little bit of an adjustment, I guess, a little bit. But this, I will put the sketch up right here for you guys to see. I did follow it pretty closely. I just made it down to a 6x8. Usually I like to change them up a little bit, but this one, I just... to be real, I needed to get this project done. So I was going on I was just coming home from spring break, and this was due, and I just had a lot going on coming home from vacation. So I really, and my brain was kind of already fried from vacation. So, I wanted to get this page done. I love these photos. These are actually from the vacation. We went to Chicago, and this is of my oldest son at the Sky Deck, 103 floors up. So I was like, hey, this is a great time to get this done, and I was still excited about the photos and all that kind of stuff. So as you can see, that sketch had 4 boxes that were cut into triangles. I did use the Tempest kit again. That was her free kit. No, yes, the free kit, right? Yes. And so definitely run over there and get this one because it is great. But I needed blues, and at that point in time, I just didn't have blues in any of her. I don't know, there probably was, I don't know, I just couldn't find a kit that was fitting very well, and then this one popped up again, and I was like, oh yeah, this one will work perfectly. So there was just lots of blues in these pictures, and I wanted that to pop. And plus, obviously, the objective of this is that we were in the sky, so the blues worked, right? All right, now I am just, I matted all of my pictures on white, just regular copy paper. I just use, cheapy copy paper. It doesn't need to be anything super thick. And putting them down. That one picture is about a 3x4, and then all the other ones are probably like a 2x3, maybe-ish, right around in there. Really, when I do this and I do it in Photoshop, I really just, kind of visually see how the pictures look on the page. So I don't really crop to a certain size. All right, you are going to see that I royally messed up the spread, but I do decide to keep it in there because I do like to show that, even the, not that I'm a super, provis, or what is that? Provis? I don't know. Anyways, that I'm, the best scrapbooker by no means. No means. But even us on YouTube mess up. And here's where I messed up. Sorry about the towel on my head. I just got out of the shower. Anyways, I had gotten this stamp set from Hobby Lobby, I believe it was. It was clearanced, and so I was super excited. Maybe it was Michael's. I can't really remember. And I had never used a wooden set like this before, so I was really all over with the letters. The letters were just, it just didn't work for me. They were really thin, obviously. I need to use this in my journal more, probably. Maybe later in my scrapbook, but this wasn't the place or the time. Um, so yeah, I finish it out because I'm like, just finish it. Maybe you'll like it in the end. I didn't. And so I had to figure out a way to cover this up. And I sat there for a minute and sat there for a minute. I'm like, you know what? We're going to put some ink splotches back there. That didn't really work. I had to figure out what letters I was going to cover it up with. As you can see there, I'm like tapping my fingers, trying to go through like all of my alphas. First, I was going to just like re-stamp, I guess. Yeah, yep, that wasn't good. And then I looked over and I had these paper person alphas that were in white. And I'm like, oh, we can color these black because I knew white wasn't obviously going to work. Went through with just my Tombow marker and colored all of the letters that I needed in black. This is a huge trick that Heba and Crystal do. When you have alphas that, aren't the color that you need them in. This works really well. Using that ink stamp set from Feed Your Craft, I did bring in some purples. I believe this one is Paisley, I think, from Close to My Heart. I believe so. Not exactly the purple I wanted, but close enough, and I knew it was going to get covered. And I'm really just trying to like make a mess of that back there. Trying to hide a little bit of those. And I thought for sure that I'm going to struggle with these alphas a little bit. Thought for sure that these would be thick enough to like kind of cover it all. Yeah, well, I was wrong. And you could still see a lot. So next I'm like, oh, you know what? In the sketch, there was like journaling strips that I didn't use. So I did just get out the same type of white paper that my backdrop was. And I'm just going to put 2 large, thick strips down. Does it look the greatest? No. Does it look bad, honestly? No. Was it the look I was probably going for? No. But, things change. And this works out. I could have stamped a little bit more to make it a little bit more messier, but I really didn't want to mess it up, honestly. I thought about redoing the ink splot over those, but I was just like, no, I'm not going to mess it up because we're just not going to mess it up. So, all right, so we're going to put that title down with these alpha stickers. High in the Sky at the Sky Deck in Chicago is what I put. No journaling. I am definitely going to be making a family travel scrapbook of this whole thing, but I wanted this to go in each kid's scrapbook for the year. I will probably do a couple of highlight pages from this time in each of the kids' scrapbooks, just so they have that memory, even if I do a travel album. The last thing that I do other than the title is put a dashed line around the edges. Of course, I don't know, I just felt like it needed a little bit of something, and there was a lot of stitching in that sketch that I'm just not going to do. But that is pretty much going to wrap this up. Definitely go check out Traci Reed's blog post, and you will see a lot more renditions of this sketch. There's some really good ones in there. Also, don't forget to check out Traci Reed's kits. Again, like I said, this is a free one. I believe it's still free. But check her out, as she will be she just released her April kit, and she'll be releasing her May kit here soon. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this. I would love to hear it, and I will see you in the next video. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.